structure. Last. So I'm going to read two short things that represent where I have been, and one thing which represents where I am and I'm probably going. I like to decide at the last minute. I sort of vibe it out. And you'll see the second poem that I read, why I'm going to read it. It's because of somebody that's here. Nekia of the Cataphiles. 1. Paris, France. Wandering in the city anointed of light. She, a star of the screen, illuminated in perpetuum, in celluloid, develops a fondness for the blackness of darkness, each twilight, to flee the violent sizzle of electricity. She descends into l'Empire de la Mort, to be with the cool stone passageways harboring the discarded 6 million dead. 93 days sleeping above 93 nights, she charters the black seas of the catacombs when he appears. Lazard paint. If you search through these catacombs, you will find the gate to hell. You lie, Lazard. Hell is other people. You are blackening it, why? I know. Part 2, Vioto. Thought, you, void, you, void, thought, void, thought, you, void, void, black. Imagined, you, imagined, light, figures of. This is darkness, visible. Part 3, Alamogordo, New Mexico. A snow of sugar bleached and piled atop powdered teeth, dunes vignetting dunes. The other white is bone, the transcendent bone. The earth calcified into structure, holding you, flapping flags of meat, interwoven with muscle, without which bags of sheer liquid. We are all a flow state, all a state of flow. Here in this state, we are in the white, the sands white of Alamogordo. The painted lizard emerges from the sands, first his head a burst, raging color on this surface immaculate. Lizard paint turns to white, a cameo against the sands. Part 4, woman disappears from catacombs. Et toi, you finally lost your way, where so many fail, and I am here, the Red King. But for the blood Lazard, the chambers are empty. See how the clouds too turn to red for this our chemical wedding. Thank you. Sorry, I don't have those cool little tabs. Now, this is a very special poem because it connects not just Ghazal and Nia Davis and Leela, who is here. I did a project called Solidarity Park Project, Park Poetry, in the 2014, during the 2014 Turkish resistance, where we asked poets from all around the world to send poems in for solidarity, and we put them up. It's still there, Solidarity Park Poetry. So the one that I contributed was inspired by that photo of a dervish in a gas mask, which I just was fundamentally moved by. And then, like 7, 8 years later, this wonderful poet becomes a mentee of mine, is in a course of mine, and she's a whirling dervish, like hardcore. And she studied with that guy. She studied with him. So it was wonderful to me. So the poem looks like this. And if I had prepared, perhaps we could have Leela turn with me at some point in a gas mask, if she wished. That would be so cool. I wanted that, by the way, when this first came out. I was looking for someone to do that. So, Maeve Levy in a gas mask. Maeve Levy in a gas mask, gas mask, gas mask, turning. Maeve Levy in a gas mask, turning. Maeve Levy. Maeve Levy in a gas mask, gas, turning, turning, tear gas, turning. We ate gas for dinner, delivered through our window as we sat at our table, waiting. She wore a dress of red, blood on the green. The hands in her hair flew round her head to protect her face as a man of some ambition wished it to melt with water made of fire. Maeve Levy, the children, we cannot speak of Maeve Levy. We cannot. Turning, mask, gas, in. Maeve Levy, in a gas mask, turning. You, the link between universes that may yet purify this air made foul, turning, turning. We too continue to spin on the razor's edge of our lives. Depending on each revolution we complete. Turn, Maeve Levy, turn, Maeve Levy, turn, Maeve Levy. We feel if you stop, President Gas will not. With you, Maeve Levy, we'll turn, Maeve Levy. With you, Maeve Levy, we'll turn, 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 Maeve Levy. Thank you. So, I tend to flagellate wildly in forms. Every book I approach as a project. So this may be completely different, but it's new. And we promised you brand new, didn't we? Like a few weeks ago new, right? So I'm going to read you something to sort of calm us down. And also, I'm a single parent and my daughter is here, and this is related to something that we did together. So, the butterfly sanctuary. I will not be moving. When we began 2 days ago, the creature, already larger, was completely green, like unripe fruit. We had noticed in our food cultivation that the butterflies preferred the fledgling leaves of the Romanesco that may or may not be for their egg laying. Initially, we sought to protect our own investment, our own food, for our stomachs. We removed new eggs daily. As the butterflies persisted laying their eggs, however, I wondered why I was resisting. I decided instead to appoint one of our Romanesco plants to the devotion of the butterfly. Let them have it. Of course, we had read The Hungry Caterpillar. We knew how ravenous they were. We found small twigs and, using a gentle system, lifted up every mini beast and placed them into a small sanctuary created for them We noticed some caterpillars had different markings, differing butterfly species. The possibility there to precipitate the expansion of the species as a whole. We added more leaves from our food too, but only gave what we were happy to. Ya Shafi, Ya Kafi. The Sufi esoteric principle, not too much, not too little, the required medicine of the moment. The next morning, a skeletal plant remained. The creamy, soft, green, interlinking leaf skin transmuted into butterfly energy on the rise. They had triumphed. In just one night, being gifted support in their growth from an unexpected outside source, their metamorphosis accelerated. The moment we decided to allow them to be, rather than impeding the perpetuation of their species, that moment we changed the course of some kind of fate. I gave them more leaf. This morning, bulging, soft green, changed to a proud texture, spiky patterned skeleton leaves, smaller caterpillars carousing, one relaxed, sleeping on the outer rim of the plant pot. The vibe was good, real good. I await the butterfly. Our small intervention has created an interlinking causal effect. When her wings, freshly woven from the spell, peek out, the movement shall begin. She will flutter, and all of their wings will flutter, and somewhere in space, in time, other things too shall be activated. A shifting of energy, a causal node. And when the waves of change emanating from that node reach us, and they will, we will know magic is not a choice. It is only to be wielded, and we can always participate. Thank you. Thank you, Mazal.